What's up, folks? How's it going? This is Waj. Hope you guys are all doing well. And today we're going to talk about the 4 best true wireless earbuds that are available right now. We're going to talk about the brand new Apple AirPods that just got launched. We're also going to talk about the RHA TrueConnects, the Jabra Elite Active 65Ts, and the Galaxy Buds. We're going to mention some of the advantages and disadvantages that each of these true wireless earbuds present. And if you're in the market to finally upgrade your old wired headset and leave that headphone jack far behind, it's a perfect video for you. And let's get right into it.
Now, first, let's talk about the changes to the new generation of Apple AirPods. In terms of the design, they're pretty much identical in every way to the previous generation. Inside, we have the new H1 chip compared to the W1 chip of the previous generation, which is going to improve connection at times between your iOS device and the AirPods, as well as the consistency and reliability of the connection. Now, I also noticed that even though we're using the standard SBC Bluetooth codec, the speed of the wireless transmission seems to be a little bit more responsive and faster. I noticed less synchronization issues when watching videos or playing games with my audio and video, which is definitely nice. Now, in addition to the Hey Siri functionality that's been slightly improved, the big addition definitely has to be the wireless charging capabilities on the new case, which does add an extra cost, basically around $200 for the wireless charging case. And essentially that mirrors the capabilities of the Samsung Galaxy Buds, which also has Qi built-in charging case. And the cool thing about the new S10s, as you all know, it has reverse charging, so you can actually charge these cases on to the smartphone itself. My guess is the new generation of iPhones will probably have some sort of reverse charging to take advantage of this feature, hopefully. Now, let's talk about the durability of all 4 of these specific earbuds, and they all have some sort of splash or sweat resistance to some extent. Both Apple and Samsung guarantee that they're going to be fine in pretty much every kind of fitness scenario you can think of, so whether that's running outside, resistance training, high-intensity interval style, etc. And same thing with the Jabras and the RHA TrueConnects. They actually have an official IP rating of 56 and X5 respectively. Now, in terms of design-wise, essentially these days you have 2 specific design trends in terms of true wireless earbuds. One is the stem headset trim, which the AirPods kind of made famous. Basically, just the standard Apple-style earbuds with the wires chopped off, and that's what the TrueConnect is obviously inspired by. There's an advantage towards this is that the microphone placement is more optimal closer to the source, which is your mouse. So generally speaking, your audio and call quality experience will be better on the RHA and on the Apple AirPods, which is true based on my experience using them on several different phone calls or recording voice memos or bringing up the voice assistant. Now, the Jabra Elites and the Samsung Galaxy Buds are fairly good in terms of using them as Bluetooth devices to talk over the phone or to record messages, but not as good as the RHA and AirPods that have that stem design. Now, the advantage on the Galaxy Buds and indeed the Jabras is the fact that they're a lot more compact in the ear, a lot more stealthy and discreet, which I'm definitely a big fan of. And in terms of the fit in my specific ear, the Galaxy Buds and the Jabras simply fit a lot better than any of the stem style earbuds that you're going to find out there. In fact, the RHA TrueConnects were probably the worst fitting earbuds in my ear, but the sound quality makes up for the fit. And same thing with the Apple AirPods. It is hard to get them off your ear, but there's been a couple of times where they did pop off in several different deadlifting sessions. And the RHA TrueConnects I've lost several times, spent hours trying to find them, versus I've never had that scenario happen with the Galaxy Buds or the Jabra's 65Ts. Now, in terms of the wireless technology, all 4 of these use Bluetooth 5 with an SBC subband coding, and they don't generally support higher resolution, lossless wireless transmission codecs such as aptX or LDAC found in more higher-end over-the-ear style headphones. Now, that being said, if I had to pick a winner in terms of the best wireless technology, in my experience, I would say that the new new H1 processor on the AirPods is the best in terms of reliability, consistency, overall range. I went over 30 meters without having any major signal drops. It's also the best in terms of overall latency with less synchronization issues between watching videos and the audio being too far behind. Now, certainly the most important attribute for any headphone, whether it be wired or wireless, is the audio quality. And let's rank things from worst to best. Now, starting with the AirPods themselves, no surprise over here. One of the biggest issues actually with regarding the sound of the AirPods is due to the fact that the designs of the actual ear tips themselves don't actually make a proper seal to your ear. And with that, there's a lot of sound waves that are completely being leaked in and out of your ears since there's so much open airspace in between your ear canals and the AirPods themselves. Funny enough, you can actually improve the sound quality of the AirPods if you flip them upside down and wear them in the reverse order of left to right. You can actually improve the overall contact points from the AirPods to your ear canal, making a better seal and improving the bass response by a decent margin. Now, you can certainly get aftermarket tips and stuff that'll make a better seal to your ear, which is definitely very, very feasible, but straight out of the box, the AirPods are missing a ton of low-end frequencies, and some people say that the highs are a little bit harsh. I don't find them as harsh. The mid-ranges are also not too bad. Generally speaking, it's certainly not a bad sounding True Wireless earbuds, but certainly not up to the level as other earbuds in this price range. Now, the Samsung Galaxy Buds are actually really well thought out in terms of sound quality. They have a couple of different tip options, and certainly you can get aftermarket tips for your specific ear. They are tuned by AKG, and they have a very flat frequency response, generally speaking, which is a positive thing because you can then tune them to your specific musical preference using the Galaxy Bud application if you so desire. They are lacking a lot in terms of the high-end frequency, and although the low-end frequencies are definitely better than the AirPods, they definitely can't compete with what the Jabra's 6.5Ts have to deliver, which is probably the most intense bass sound I've ever encountered in any wireless earbuds. In fact, they probably rival some of the over-the-ear style headphones, and if you're a bass lover, the 6.5Ts are definitely an option for you. And not to mention, they're extremely loud. They're one of the loudest true wireless earbuds that you can find out there. And in addition to the fact that they have active noise cancellation, that is certainly a benefit if you want to be completely entrenched in whatever audio content you're listening to. Furthermore, like the Galaxy Buds, you also have a hear-through mode, which allows you to be even better aware of your surroundings by turning on the internal microphone, and you can actually carry on a conversation with somebody without having to take off your earphones, which is definitely very handy and convenient. Now, straight out of the box, the RHA TrueConnects, in my opinion, are the best sounding. They balance the entire frequency spectrum fairly well. They are generally pretty flat in terms of the overall response, but the fact that they are extremely clear, I actually heard things in the RHA TrueConnects that I didn't hear in any of the other headphones. So if you're a little bit more of an audiophile, you listen to a whole variety of different styles of music, and you want the most clear, sharpest earbuds and listening experience possible, I really like the sound of these things. Now, one of the reasons why the TrueConnects actually sound really good is definitely the fact that they come with Comply Foam RX 2000 ear tips. They also come with a variety of silicone tips, actually 7 pairs, so you have an adequate amount of variety and different tip options to fit your ear perfectly, which is really important and missing from a lot of wireless earbuds. Now let's talk about the second most important thing when it comes to any wireless earphones, and that's the battery performance. Firstly, let's look at the charge capacity of each of the cases themselves. The RHA TrueConnect can hold about 20 hours in the charging case. The Apple AirPods about 24 hours. You're looking at around 15 hours with the Jabras and about 7 hours on the Samsung Galaxy Buds. Now in terms of the battery life on the Buds themselves, all the manufacturers besides Samsung claim about 5 hours of listening experience versus the Galaxy Buds can supposedly get 6 hours. Now, we also did our own battery life drain test by running a static audio file on loop and just cranked the volume on all of the earbuds, and the results of the total run times is right in front of you. As you can see, the Apple AirPods got 4 hours and 38 minutes, the TrueConnect got 4 hours and 41 minutes, next was the Jabra's 6.5Ts at 4 hours and 52 minutes, and the Samsung Galaxy Buds came out on top, but not by a huge margin, about 5 hours and 16 minutes, shy of their 6-hour rating.
Now lastly, let's talk about the price perspective of things, and starting with the new AirPods. Basically, if you want to get the new H1 integrated AirPods with the wireless charging case, you're looking at around $199. You can get the wireless charging case by itself if you want to use the original AirPods with the wireless charging case, which is also possible. You can also get the standard case with the new generation AirPods for around $159. You can get the Jabra Elite Active 65Ts anywhere from around $160 to $175. The Galaxy Buds are actually the cheapest out of all of the earbuds on this list at around $129. And the RHA TrueConnects that I have over here, and the ones that I've actually decided to keep out of all the months and months of testing, are now pretty much sold out in most of the retailers out there. I know they're working on restocking some of the different vendors and e-commerce sites out there, but they typically retail for around $169. If you want to get one right now, they're kind of up charging depending upon where you're going to get them, but hopefully they'll get more in stock because they are very, very popular for a number of good reasons, as we mentioned before. And at the end of the day, the one that suits your personal preference will probably be obviously the best true wireless earbud. If you're in it from a pure price perspective, and I think the most value definitely goes to the Galaxy Buds. It has pretty much all the main features that you want in terms of a voice assistant. It has excellent audio quality, decent overall battery life on the buds themselves, and even though I think the new generation AirPods are solid upgrades, they're still lacking a lot in terms of audio quality, and for me personally, I wouldn't stick with them long term. I would go with something like this or the other three that we mentioned on this list. Other than that, guys, that's really it. Hopefully you liked this video. Definitely let me know what you guys think are the best true wireless earbuds that are available right now. Have you made the switch to go true wireless? Do you think these things are really worth it compared to a wired headset? And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Give us a thumbs up. Check out the description down below for more details. And make sure you have notifications turned on. That way you get our videos once they become available. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for your support. We'll see you later. Take care.